So he's got to defeat the other one here.
Yeah, the Peach. Polish has been pretty nervous. He's had to play a lot of floaties today, but I think this might be a good break for him, I guess. But we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, so he's a PGH Neo, right? I wonder if he's got any like decent Sheik practice, maybe Dreffen.
Hopefully, yeah. I was about to say, there's a possibility that Dreffen's probably around there, but.
So it's always really nice to see a matchup where two people are trained.
Yeah, exactly. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Polish in particular is a really, really quick and like stylish Peach. So
yeah, he's really solid with his punishes. Interesting, because he used to main Falco, so
right.
So like he knows his punish game.
Exactly. That's the definition of speed and style. So well, I guess we'll see how that translates in here, but still a killer Peach regardless. So. Now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Sheik still has the same things that she has on Puff with down throw, where it kind of leads in every aerial, correct?
Yeah, pretty much. Like right here?
Yeah, I'd say we're going to be seeing a lot of that at higher percents. Granted, Polish has some crazy DI, so I've seen him live at some 160s, 170s, so he's getting around there. But should be down throw. Yep.
Well, that one barely hit.
Yeah, I was about to say. It's a deceptively large hitbox.
Yeah. Like there's just no way to escape it. All right.
Hops with a neutral B.
Safe Toad.
Like I said, he's pretty sick, but I don't know how useful that is. But
I wonder if you can Toad needles.
I believe so, but it's not. I think it's only going to Toad the first couple of needles.
Okay.
If it's a full reel.
Yeah.
Juicebox keeping a good combo game going, kind of stuffing out a lot of what he's doing with forward tilts, which is kind of the Sheik special, and then kind of going in for a grab. So he's doing some pretty basic Sheik things, but he's...
Yeah, I like how he's using it in awareness of what Polish is looking for. Like Polish crouching on a platform. Yep. You know, Juicebox isn't going to jump up there and get down smash. He's just poking through it, kind of pushing him off.
Exactly. He's for lack of a better word, reading what Polish is looking for. That was a really solid forward air as well. Kind of reading that he was going to sit still.
Yeah, so Juicebox looking like he knows his matchup so far. Yeah. Pretty good.
His needle game is really strong as well. He's finding every opportunity to kind of charge him up, and you know it can be pretty detrimental when a Peach just kind of has to sit there for a moment, especially against someone as fast as she.
Yeah.
So, the waiting game. From there, pretty quick. He's actually gotten super quick at his full cancel aerials are pretty nuts as well. Mr. Set.
Every time I'm about to play Polish, he's like grinding his like full cancel stuff before our set.
Forgot who it was. I believe MacD and Armada were on stream at I forgot what tournament it was, but they were going back and forth trying to see who could do faster full cancel nairs. Of course, Armada won. So yeah, Juicebox. I guess his game right now is just kind of outspacing what she can't reach and just hitting really hard whenever she misses.
Yeah,
I guess as far as what I'm seeing. Polish, I've noticed he doesn't necessarily opt for as many turnips as you'd see some other Peaches do. It's pretty interesting to see him do it, and particularly in the Marth matchup. But he's one person that he's kind of determined that the Marth matchup's just way too difficult for him, so it's kind of opted out.
I mean, if you're not using turnips.
Yeah, exactly. Then it's really grabs the forward air, and we're down to one stock apiece. 4 minutes. We're already 4 minutes faster than the last set that was played, so we're on a good pace here.
Yeah, there would be no way for this to climb out.
Right.
I think the needles extended the hitbox.
Okay.
Or like it.
It's like a Shy Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that both players wait in that situation because Juicebox knows he can't jump into a down smash. Right. Polish is like waiting for it to happen.
He wants. Yeah, exactly. He wants it to happen.
Like he can't be punished in that situation, so he's going to try to go for like a high reward option. Well, that's smart how Juicebox just like he does a lot of empty jumps to kind of bait out these air dodges or like counter attempts from Polish.
Right, because Polish he has a lot of trouble coming down against Sheik in particular, so he's kind of got to either opt for a clever air dodge or just hope that he misses. So the empty jumps really kind of bait out what his choice is.
Yeah.
Stick grab. She can crouch under. Can she crouch under Peach's grabs?
Can what?
Can she crouch under Peach's grabs?
I don't think so.
For a second, but all right. So Polish taking the first game against Juicebox.
Yeah, I feel like Peach wouldn't be grabbing Sheik too much.
Yeah.
So I don't really know. And this should be best of 5, right? Because it's semis.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to see Dreamland if Polish ends up losing a game.
Yep. Most likely. Polish collecting himself has been incredibly, I guess, stressed out about these matchups. I think this is...
He just down tilted a needle.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a secret move on stealing strategy. Who knows?
Yes, I was about to say.
I wouldn't doubt Polish's optimized the strategy to the next step.
Right. Juicebox is doing a really good job about switching quickly between offense and defense.
Yeah.
So you see a lot of players that'll end up opting for one or the other for a longer period of time, but it's doing a good job.
I think throughout this set, Juicebox has kind of shown that he understands like how to space around floating. So I think that's really what's carrying him through neutral right here, is because Polish is playing patient, but Juicebox isn't like falling for anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's not playing into the patience.
Yeah.
What most speeches / puffs would want. It's kind of like the one time Wizzy beat H-Box.
Yeah.
Where he literally just played even more patient, I guess is the goal here. Just gets to the ledge.
Oh, that forward tilt was really nice.
Beautiful forward tilt. Just, yep, forward air. Forward air. Good weight by Polish.
Yeah, so I don't know if in this matchup there's a really polarizing stage, but Yoshi's looks like it's working out super well for Juicebox.
Right. Yeah, I mean, Peach regardless is going to need a good bit of space, because as you've seen, grabs are deadly when it comes to Sheik, especially against any floaties. So. And down tilt, apparently, but kills significantly earlier than the 170 he was at before.
Yeah. So I guess the thing about this stage is that, like the whole game plan is to play around Peach's floating, and she doesn't really have as many floating options because she's always so close to a ground.
Right.
So low platforms, small stage.
Low platform, small stage, and that makes it to where Polish can kind of pretty much follow up on anything he whiffs.
Yeah.
There's no way around it. So. And I think Juicebox knows that, so he's definitely playing to his advantage.
Well, I think that forward air hit the up tilt that Juicebox did. So it's like,
yep, there it is.
Ooh, that DI was so good. It was once again.
Drops down there.
Yeah, see, like Juicebox is always willing to retreat back on his jumps, just to like reset the situation, kind of regain his positional advantage.
Right, overcommitting's death.
Yeah,
it's just overcommitting's your stock. That's how it is. And it kind of makes for an interesting like chess match of these kind of games. It's not, it makes Sheik look more interesting than Sheik is. Ooh, that was nice. Floating, keeping back. Oof.
When he just got hit by that down smash there, I wonder if he got hit by the second hit intentionally because it would have sent him closer to center stage. Because if he got hit by that first hit, it would have gone off the stage.
That sounds like an incredibly in-depth option that would be brilliant if he picked it, but I'm not
sure.
Rishi
does that when he's like up being on the stage as Marth.
Right.
It's like, it's a real thing that I think people are going to allow that.
Right. Granted, he kind of has the best Peach in our region to do it with. Well, I don't want to say debatably, but
yeah.
More dash attacks. Oh, grabbed. Yep.
Right. So although Juicebox looked like he was in control, it was still actually a fairly close game if you think about it. 71% last stock.
For sure, yeah. I mean, I think Polish kind of realized what he needed to do and was kind of, not assume that he can rely on his regular Peach tricks.
Yeah.
Because he's been effectively downloaded by now. So hopefully we'll see a little bit more back and forth this time around.
I wonder if one reason Polish isn't turn-upping is that he's scared that Juicebox, with his like retreating back, would just catch a turn-up and just throw it and regain into advantage.
Right. That's something that Lod has mentioned why he's afraid of the stronger turnips or bombs and such, where he would just get rid of them, in fear of people catching them and kind of using them against him. He kind of outweighs the risk.
Yeah.
For reward in that regard. So maybe that is the reason why Polish wouldn't be doing it.
So I think this is a smart counter pick because on the previous stage, it was the low platforms kind of screwing over Polish. But now that these platforms are changing heights, he can like differentiate all his floating stuff. He doesn't have like a consistently low to the ground.
Right. So Juicebox can't exactly like formulate a plan.
Yeah.
So it gives him more options for sure.
Yeah. There's more chances to get a down smash on the platform.
Exactly. Polish has said himself that he's a down smasher. So.
I can speak from experience.
Perfect. Great DI by Polish. Constantly on it. Didn't even notice the upbeat there. Yep, that's going to be the stock. Yep. There it is. It's really rough, but I mean, don't get grabbed. Tall order, especially when a character's that fast. But
yeah, always easier said than done, but
for sure. I mean, the easier said than done is the Isaiah don't get hit, but you know.
In a perfect world.
So I've always noticed when Sheiks are recovering, like occasionally they'll occasionally they'll forward air. Is that like an actual recovery tactic, or is that just to kind of cover their space?
No, that's if, for example, the edge guarder overcommits, or they're grabbing wedge for too long and losing invincibility. It's like a counter attack from Sheik.
Okay. Yeah, it's literally just to cover space there.
Yeah.
All right, we are back down 2-2. Slightly. Ooh. That situation is always so scary for Peach. If the other person is just ready, regardless of who it is, he's kind of rough. Peach's double jump kind of, regardless of how high it takes you, can be very easily interrupted.
Yeah.
Misinput forward smash. I feel like he was trying to drop down fair. Just didn't get it out. It's rough sometimes, especially with Sheik. Missing accidental forward smash inputs can be life or death.
Yeah, see, like right there, he nared his shield, but he drifted away, so that if Polish wants to counterattack, it's just actually gonna. Yeah. So that's what's like the smart thing about Juicebox here.
Right.
In a way, it's like baiting Peach to throw out her moves.
All right, so Juicebox proving that he's got something going on here. At least he's got some working strategy from the last 2 games. I guess he kind of picked up what he needed to do after game 1. Is now using it to Polish's demise, I guess. So.
Ooh, that was so fortunate for Juicebox just trading before he got hit too many hits on that down smash.
Bring it back. Yeah, it's not gonna make it back that time. Back down to 1-1. Man, these are some close games. It's good stuff. Look at Dada just getting pretty much.
Crouch against the down smash. It's not going to work because Juicebox, like I said, he just spaces so outside of those ranges.
Not going to get hit. Yeah,
he's constantly situationally aware.
And I've noticed that even when he knows that he's going to be out of range for fair, he'll needle or he'll just empty hop. He knows when it's going to hit as well. He's not just kind of swinging, so keeps good shield pressure up on him.
Notice how he was like standing in place, shooting needles, wave dashing back. Just like he has control of the center because Polish has to go to him. And like Peach doesn't have very good like ledge options. So Juicebox is just maintaining all this pressure. So tough for Polish.
Just hopping, just waiting, playing the waiting game. Just a down throw. I don't know what he wanted to get off of it. Yep, knocks him out. All right, Polish takes game, or not Polish, sorry. Juicebox takes game 3. Pretty, I don't want to say pretty handedly, but he's definitely getting better than the last 2.
I mean, yeah, he's being more clutch. Like on that last stock right there, he forward aired near Polish, then dashed away so that Polish would be tempted to wave dash at her shield or something, and then he came back in with the forward air.
Right.
So like he's just trying to mix him up like that. So I feel like he's just kind of one step ahead in that sense.
So why aren't we seeing the Dreamline?
I mean, I guess if Polish doesn't really like turnips, if he doesn't really like staying too far away and throwing things, you know, he's like he wants to fish for these down smashes on the platforms, you know.
Right. And I guess that's what he's gonna have to kind of hope for.
It could just be a style thing.
Where he felt like it.
Oh wow, you can cover that. It's kind of deceiving how Sheik just kind of like lunges forward with that grab. It's like always barely reaches.
Yeah, it's frustrating. But I don't know whether it's better than jump cancel or not. I know there's some characters that
Ooh, Juicebox is kind of going a little too aggro now.
Yep. Getting very aggro, but I mean, it's working out for him.
Yeah. I mean, when he has momentum.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And Polish being a very, passionate player, especially when it comes to emotions, sometimes momentum can really really change the outcome of a game. Yeah, regardless of how each player was playing prior.
I think Juicebox's confidence has just gone way up with this lead.
Oh, yeah.
He's willing to trade now.
Yep. Yeah, so the pace change for Polish kind of...
See, I feel like he previously wouldn't have gone for such like a in-your-face forward air right there.
Right, he probably would have faded back if he knew he wasn't going to be able to get it. Stitch face coming out.
Face. That could be just what Polish needs. Oh.
Yep.
Maybe he
does. Juicebox with the nope. Dang. He's definitely feeling himself. You're right. He's getting confident.
Yeah.
Now the only problem is confidence can lead to a couple mess ups, but hopefully he'll keep his composure regardless.
Yeah, it's tough to transition to a laid back style when you're like going in. It's easy to go from rest to the like restfulness to aggro. But we'll see. I think Juicebox is, like has the calmness to do that.
Oh, to go back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Polish definitely racking up some % before he's taking the stock, so he's doing pretty well. As long as you keep your composure. All the way down, yep, down smash. Doesn't look like it's gonna kill if he. Oh, never mind.
Oh. Yeah, that's kind of big.
You hate to see it. Yeah, that's a rough one, especially.
Now Juicebox can go back to his super aggro trading.
Right. See some fun Juicebox.
Look at that, just fairs the shield and grabs. Although he had invincibility, and that's smart to go for like a high reward option with invincibility because you can't get punished.
Yeah, what are they gonna do?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my god! Just look at this. Yeah.
Dang. I don't know whether this is BM or what's going on right now, but
I mean, honestly, when stuff like that happens, you get kind of nervous to contest it.
Right.
Kind of like it'll just look so silly that you think, oh, this is easy to beat, but
right. That's another big mental game. When you know you're ahead, you can't take it for granted.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Dude.
Man, sudden. Yeah, right. Just like as we say it. From a 2-sock lead, now 1-1 with only 47% on him. He's definitely doable. Polish letting us know not to count him out, but can't be getting hit by stuff like that. Probably 1 or 2 more. And not looking good. Yeah, Juicebox not fishing for the aerials anymore, like you said either. He's definitely leaning back and
close.
Yep. Let's see.
Juicebox is still like crouch cancel %. You just go for another forward tilt.
And Fountain with a very high ceiling, so I guess there's also that. But.
Yeah. It's going to be so hard for Polish to find a safe opening.
Right.
Juicebox just standing center stage, just forward airing in case Polish wants to go in.
That should be it.
That's going to, yep.
All right. Good match.
Juicebox in winners finals. Takes down the Mars, the Peach, all the main brown characters.
Right.